Online Video Games here, and I'm re-recording this video again in order to make a condensed version. Basically, in my previous video, if you watched it, which you probably haven't, I was basically talking about the Sony 3D bundle that was on a limited time promotion as part of the Best Buy deal of the day, and it originally retailed at a value of $500, and then it went down to $400, and then currently today it's being sold for $300, and it also comes with free shipping. So with tax, it'll probably be approximately $330. Now, the 3D bundle does not come with a remote, so you have to manually get up and use your fingers if you want to change the volume or turn it on and off, as opposed to being able to have or I guess you could say, use a remote at your convenience when you want to change the settings on your TV, as in adjust the volume, if you want to change the input or change a channel. Regardless of what you want to do though, you'll probably want to purchase a remote. So to get a Blu-ray remote for that TV, it will probably cost a minimum of $25, so we'll just round it up with tax for the display and the remote to $360. So for $360, that'll be, I guess, the estimated price, probably slightly less so, but for nearly $360, we'll just say the word nearly, because we're exaggerating a bit. So for nearly $360, you can get the bundle today, and the bundle comes with the game MotorStorm Apocalypse for the PS3, the 3D glasses. The 3D glasses normally retail at a value of $50 to $70. The HDMI cable, which normally retails at a minimum value of $10, and it also comes with a Sony 3D display, which would be the main reason to get it. Keep in mind this is not a TV, so I was checking the lowest price 3D TVs, and they cost at least $700 or $800 to purchase. So this price of $300 is significantly lower than $800. It's nearly 3 times lower. Alright, so what are the advantages to purchasing this 3D bundle, even though it's not a TV or this 3D display? Well, as long as you have an HDMI component cable, which it comes with, you could play games on the PlayStation 3 on this 3D display, such as MotorStorm Apocalypse, and that can be viewed in 2D as well as 3D. Games like Uncharted 3 can be viewed in 3D. Games like Toy Story 3, I think, may be able to be viewed in 3D. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But Sora can be viewed in 3D. And I believe the newer models of the Xbox 360 have, I guess you could say, the option to be able to play your games with an HDMI connection. HDMI connection is inferior to a VGA connection because it gets more lag. So in addition to being able to play Xbox 360 games and PlayStation 3 games, it's a 3D display, assuming you have an HDMI connection for your Xbox 360. You can also use this 3D display as a computer monitor. It's 24 inches, it has a 240 Hz refresh rate, and it's got 2 HDMI inputs, and it's got 1 component HD input. So your graphics card will need to have be compatible with HDMI. In other words, your graphics card will need to have an HDMI input in order to be able to, I guess you could say, view your computer using the Sony 3D monitor. And you will need to check to see if your graphics card is compatible with HDMI. If it's not though, then you're unable to use this 3D display as your monitor. But best case scenario, if it is, then you have a 3D display that can run as a monitor, or work as a monitor, or run as a monitor, or be used as a monitor. We'll just say be used as a monitor, or be used as basically a TV for games that can be viewed in 3D and that have an HDMI input in them, or game consoles that have an HDMI input in them. So, in other words, in conclusion, we can play computer games with a 3D display and play Xbox 360 games and PS3 games on the 3D display. So we could play computer games on the 3D display, Xbox 360 games on the 3D display, and PS3 games on the 3D display. I guess on would be the right word to use in a sentence. And in addition to being able to play those games on the 3D display, we get the 3D glasses. And in addition, again, the glasses, we get the HDMI cable on Motors from Apocalypse, and for probably a minimum price of $25, you could buy a Blu-ray remote that is compatible with Sony 3D display. So I may purchase this today, but I still want to, I guess you could say, I'm trying to think of the perfect word here. Give me a second. I guess the perfect word would be reevaluate. I still want to, or I guess reevaluate. I still want to reevaluate this option before I decide to basically pay nearly $360 in order to purchase this Sony 3D display bundle. But if you're going to purchase it, then get it today, because the promotion ends, I guess you could say the promotion ends at probably 12 a.m. tomorrow. In other words, the promotion only runs for one day. However, if you wait a decade, then you can probably get something that's significantly better than this for a much lower price. But if you want a 3D display today, then this would be your, I guess you say, the lowest, option that offers the lowest possible price to purchase a 3D display. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope this information helped you make a wise purchase and decision. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. OnlineVideoGames signing out.